All right, Mr. Truth here, man. Um, got some interesting discoveries, you know. So, I knew this, but when it's right in front of your face, you pretty much, um, you pretty much, it's different when it's right in front of your face. All right. Anyway, I was traveling out, been to Miami, been through Texas, Tennessee, Las Vegas, New York, Baltimore, DC, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, right? And so, I'm in Texas right now. Oh yeah, San Diego, California too. So I'm going throughout, each of these states, and what I'm noticing in each state is that each um part of each state, these different, like, say, like, you got the white people, you got us, the black people, you got, or Hebrew Israelites, and you got Indians, you got Arabs, whatever, Chinese, all these different races, Italians, Jewish, right? So what I notice in each state, everybody has their own section. Like, far as you go to New York, you got the Chinese section, you got the black section, you got the white section, right? Texas, same thing. North Carolina, South Carolina, same thing. Um, what I noticed that is crazy because they all seem like they already have an agreement with each other where they're going to live. So this in the Bible, I think it's Psalms 83 or 106. I can't remember, but they said they came together to, you know, take down Israel, which is the Indians and people that was already over here, which is us, and we're gonna make them forget who they are. Now we, come back. It been 2,000 years. Christ said, "For 2 days, after 2 days, will I raise my people and put the spirit back in there on their bones." Okay, so this is probably why I'm seeing it, so clear now. But in each state, they already have an agreement on where they're gonna live and how they're gonna take over America, or how they took over America as far as living. So you got the white people, since they, was the top, people, top Freemason Satanists, Jewish people with them. They didn't took over this part, that part of the state. You get what I'm saying? Or even get their own land, which is over there in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Took over that part. So you even get, they get that part. Chinese people get stores, stuff like that. Arabs get stores. All these people get agreement. They made agreements. The Indians are I go over to Texas, man. There's a certain section with Indians, all Indians in there. Not, our type of Indians, but Indians with the dot on their forehead and stuff like that. They got a section. The Spanish people, Latino people got a section. The white people got a section. Italians got a section. So everybody then took our land and they made an agreement to take certain pieces, and all of this land is like this throughout the whole United States, wherever you go at. And we, of course, get the poor section. We get the hood. We don't, no businesses, own stuff like that. Now, sometimes, you own businesses, but a lot of times they buy us out or kill us to get it. Now, a lot of times if you getting businesses, you pretty much might be in league with Satan. You know what I'm saying? Most time, black people get business. Not all the time. Not saying all the time, but a lot of times that black people get businesses, they're in league with Satan. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to let you, Satan not going to let you build on his empire unless you with him. So this is why, I woke into, and I noticed wherever I was at and I was driving, people was looking at me like I was crazy, because I was in that section. Like, oh, this is our section. This is our section. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't like you like they own it. They became so comfortable because they, doing this for passing, that years and years of that, generation after generation, they've been doing this. So they think that they own it and they comfortable and they're willing to do anything to kill you to keep it. You know what I'm saying? To keep it like this. So that's why I see a lot of people panicking. A lot of white people panicking, man. When that they coming back, like black people coming back to knowing who they is, the Israel, and who they are. Because we didn't know who we was. Black Chinese people know they Chinese. White people know they white. Italians know they Italian. Jewish people know they Jewish, whatever. Fake Jews, whatever. They really Russians. But you as, us, who we are, we just be like black. We don't, where we come from, Africa. That's not, really true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's partly true, but it's not. We ran over, from running from the Romans and took parts of, I think it's South Africa, where all the white farmers at now. If you think about how are white farmers in Africa own land? Just think about that, bro. Africa is mostly black, people over there. You got Chinese people coming over there building land, building, they got restaurants and businesses, and they actually building trains and all that, back and forth. And then they racist toward black people, won't let black people in. It's crazy, They even made a deal with the Jamaicans to build a bridge. So basically, it's like the Bible said, they trying to be like America. They come over here to sell all the goods. They basically trying to, come up, and the Bible says they're gonna come up for a low while, then they're gonna get brought down. So I'm just here, to as God given me, He told me to do the preaching and tell everybody, sometimes I get caught up in trying to maintain, myself, trying to, financially, stuff like that. But I definitely gotta to preach the word, stuff like that. So that's what I was noticed, man. Each state, they took in a piece of the land, and basically the curses are getting lifted, and they're scared as hell. So they're trying to kill and set up all the chosen ones. So be careful. They try to set you up by getting you to steal, try to get you to steal, try to get you to sin, try to, just try to set you up to get killed. I've been set up just driving in my car, and a dude will pull in front of me real quick, and I'll be driving like 60 or whatever, and they pull away, and there's a car stopped in front of me to try to get me to, hit it and kill it. Like, I'm set up multiple times, bro, try to get me to steal, because that's how they set you up, because they know we have to abide by the law to get our kingdom back. And they have to keep on making us sin against the Most High for them to keep the kingdom. So they could keep, they could keep being on top and using our energy, using our monetary resources. And so that's pretty much, what's going on, man. It's just a changing of the hands. If you saw that movie, what's it called? Leave the World Behind. It's a scene in there where as though they actually saying this, but they not saying it. But a lot of people probably didn't catch it. It's where, you know, they're standing, the white people standing inside that house, and he rented an Airbnb, but he didn't know they rented it from black people. It was a nice house, and the black people show up because, you know, something goes on, a catastrophe, and they're like, well, this is our house, you know, and the white people like, this is your house, and he like, yeah, this is our house. It's him and his, you know, daughter, black guy and his daughter, and they're standing parallel, not parallel, but you know, I guess parallel, I guess in front of each other, one, you know, facing each other. And they show that scene of them inside the house and them outside the house. This was um I can't really, not an allegory. I can't you know, I forgot what the name of it is. Well, it's basically saying that Israel has awakened, and now they're taking the house back. They're taking that kingdom back from these European or Esau. That was parallel to that, but a lot of people probably didn't catch it. I caught it because it was a real. They shot it like that for a reason, you know. Especially you saying it's our house, and he's standing just like they just looking at each other like, this is really your house. They're like, yes, this is our kingdom. This is our house. And white people know that, you know. They just, you know, been, if you get comfortable, you got to think 400 years, 1,000 years, whatever it was. You're thinking you own it. It's just like if somebody give you a car, right? And you had it for like, you know, 5 years, 5, 10 years. You're comfortable with the car. You're driving the car like it's yours, man. You attached to the car, and they, you know, the people come. They're like, oh yeah, this is my car, man. This your car, yeah, man. This, yeah, man. This is my car, man. You know, remember I lent it to you because I was, you know, I was going through something, and I let you hold the car. Now it's time to get the car back, and you don't want to get the car back. You've been driving it for years. You're comfortable. You're putting gas in. You're driving your kids in it. You know, you're going to the store picking up groceries. So now it's time to get the car back, bro. Saying the time is up. The rental time is up. It's time to return the land to the original kings or gods of the earth, which is Israel. And they don't want that. They're trying to stop it. That's why Kanye West coming out, he is Hebrew Israelite. Basketball players come out, Hebrew Israelite. Whitney Houston, I think she was supposed to be went over there to Africa, and she discovered she was a Hebrew Israelite. They're trying to slow this down. They're trying to throw all type of stuff in your way: weed, marijuana, alcohol, fentanyl, crack, all that. Put it in our neighborhoods, man. Separate the father from the household, make you feminine. Porno, all type of things they throwing. You know what I'm saying? To keep us from waking up. Spies, gangs. So gangs is this low level Freemasons. You know what I'm saying? They this demonic. Try to get me to join these gangs, man. And I basically was like more so like I wanted to play a spy and see what the other side detailed. I couldn't. I can't really. Because most gangs I've seen, man, they just hate us. So I'm not going to lie. Like, a lot of these gangs, if you get just a little bit of change, man, or some money, man, they hate you. They kill you for $25, man, $100, you know what I'm saying? So, this, is nothing loyal in that, you know what I'm saying? You just, basically just don't, these people just don't want to be alone, and these cowards, and they don't want to, face the devil alone, because the devil got an army against you and make it seem like you're alone, but you're not. You got the Most High and His angels with you. So, that's just what it is, man. They get Psalms 83. I think I say the scripture. They came in as a Confederate. As you notice, the Confederate flag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just kind of right there in your face. Also, it's another thing to prove, you know, the willow tree. It said when we got whipped as a slave, we would go and cry under the willow tree and said, why is this happening to us? Boom, boom. Now, if you do your research on the willow tree to prove that this really happened, the willow tree only grows in America, I think South America, and it's parts of Korea or Japan, which we was at. The Negritos, the original inventors of karate, um, original inventors of everything that's in the Bible. Israel inventors of all things. We invented the refrigerator, the egg dish, the golf tee, stoplight, the car, the video game, the cell phone, the internet. Yes, they don't. They're never gonna put this stuff out there because they want to take credit. If you notice, in every movie, they make us either white or these Samoan people. They're not Indians, bro. These Indians is that they putting pictures as Indians. They made an agreement with them too to pretend they Indians or pretend they us, and they get pieces of the land and stuff like that. So they get casinos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But once we start waking up and coming and serving the Most High again, keeping